And here they come. We get to look at the stars of tomorrow here, Ruan Sims.
Yeah, we certainly do, and we also get the opportunity to reflect on some of the stars that have come through. But one of these young girls that on screen there, Lily Peacock, she made her debut in the NRLW last year, and for such a young player, she showed plenty of poise. So looking forward to seeing her leading from the front tonight.
And here come the Blues on home turf. And listen to the crowd getting behind them as well. So many Illawarra Steelers who won the Tarsha Gale Cup Grand Final in April. We've got 9 of those players in the 17 today for the Blues, including Indy Bostock, a budding superstar at right centre. The 17-year-old scored 2 tries in that grand final win for the Steelers. Her brother Jack doing great things for the Dolphins this year in the NRL, and she'll be playing for the Dragons from next year. Not eligible to play in this upcoming NRLW season. She's still just 17 years of age. 15 tries in 8 games with the Steelers last season. Game faces on. After Keno Gray ready to lead the forward pack for the Maroons. So away we go in the under-19s women's origin. A hanging kickoff that New South Wales allowed to bounce and tidied up in the end. And they set it up for Indy Bostock to break them from this scrum manoeuvre. Instead it's McGrath taking the line on. Saville asking for a quick play of the ball. Queensland's defence facing their first real examination here. Thinking about short side. Ray all the way over for the opening try. Casey Ray, the 18-year-old budding superstar for New South Wales. What a captain's effort that is.
Came off the back of some good defence, forced an error, got themselves down into good field position, and that was a short side that was loaded for both teams. And it's just a lovely little show. Sees the number 7 rock out there. I think it was Skylar Adams, just rocks out, and she takes her on her inside. Alana.
Yeah, they did a brilliant job to build that pressure, didn't they? Casey Ray had her fingerprints all over the lead-up. A great kick in the set beforehand, ensuring that they had that territory, and then just taking the line on. She's got all kind of raps on her, this girl, Casey Ray. Great kicking game.
Straight up the middle. This Queensland team could have been bolstered by the likes of Destiny Minor-Sinapati and Riley Jorgensen, who played in the grand final at NRLW level last year with the Titans, but they were both ruled out due to injury. So they leave some holes, but here's Hay to Leasu, heavily involved, the number 13 for Queensland. Another 17-year-old running around out there. Skylar Adams showing it. And they're just 5 metres away now. Gray plays it quickly enough. Adams now trying to put it down in front of her winger, who busts the tackle and scores. Ebony Roughstrand-Smith with the answer.
Well, she saved one at one end and she scored one at the other.
How short they were. For New South Wales, we were in very, very tight. And then she's got such a big body, you really do need to get numbers in front of her there. And unfortunately for Maria Paseka, she just bumped her off here. Look at that. She's physical, Alana.
She did a very good job one-on-one, didn't she? I was just sitting down here on the sideline, keeping a close eye on Sky.
Well weighted. Looks like she's going with the short one.
Skylar Adams. Straight on the chest of Lindsay Tui, who saw room on the outside, and the short dropout backfires big time. A Samoan international couldn't believe her eyes as it opened up on that left wing.
Well, there's 2 paths to the short kickoff. There's the skill of actually doing the short kickoff.
These teams oozing to me confidence. They know their strengths. Their kick chase was on point. You should have seen their bench jump up. They're still hugging each other. They're stoked, but yeah, incredible football done so well. The vision from Tui to back herself, use her speed and her power. We've seen a glimpse of her in the NRLW playing for Parramatta, but I think she's got a big future ahead of her.
Wilson to play it on the last. It was a slow play the ball. Nice tackle from Gray. So they come back to Ray instead. Not played at by Queen. Oh, it was played at by Queensland. That's maybe a head-scratching decision that Queensland won't be happy about, but New South Wales looking to capitalise through Ella Costa. Part of the Dragons leadership group at 18 years of age with the NRLW team. From dummy half, how clever is that? And New South Wales have back-to-back tries to open up a margin now. Chelsea Saville, quick thinking.
I thought Saville did really well here. She spotted that little half gap through the middle and plants the ball down beautifully. I think there were sort of 2 calls that...
The best conversion opportunity so far. Kicked 31 goals and scored 3 tries for the Steelers and slots the extras this time. All the momentum with the Blues right now. Vasilevsky eventually plays it. Off the long run. Oh, the footwork. Oh, what a try! Welcome to the ball game, Eva McEwen.
Footwork. She keeps the legs moving. She's built low to the ground, Gus, but she keeps those legs moving and she's changing the ball from arm to arm. That's very, very skillful.
Yeah, I don't know where Evie came from because it was a really slow play, the ball. They wanted to argue for a penalty and all sorts of things. Everyone was lined up and Evie just came from the backfield and said, give it to me, get out of my way. And away she went. Storms onto the ball. A little bit of a left foot shuffle. Bang, beautifully done. That's real talent. Alana?
Those 3 players were unbelievably quick, particularly the black rower, the leg speed, but just outstanding, one after another.
Change of goal kicker. Charlotte Basham, pretty handy backup. And the lead is now 16. And the Maroons will get the footy first to start the second half. Look out for Malayla Sewer as well. Came on late in that first half. And the numbers players, and here they go. Ray trying to get on the outside, closed down by Adams. A couple of stars head-to-head there in the number 7 jumpers. And a settler from Basham. Evie Jones goes back to that short side for Ray. Cut out ball for the fullback, and White taken down nicely by Tolale Siala. Jones was in the halves last year, coming off the bench in the 14 jumper. Look out, referee. Oh, bouncing ball. It was a nightmare for Hudson with the referee in the road, but New South Wales did not switch off. And they score again here. It's Bronte Wilson.
I think she pushed through really nicely here. The bounce of the ball, as Gus spoke about, was really difficult. And then, you know, this was obviously would have been reviewed by the bunker with the referee. However,
so Basham taking her second shot at goal, adds 2 more. And the lead blows out to 22. We're joined by New South Wales coach Kate Mullally now. Barnum trying to organise things, has a go from dummy half and slams it down. How's that for ball handling? Shauna Barnum gives Queensland life.
yeah, she loses it into the leg of a New
Just looking at
South
the
Wales
right-hand
player.
carry of the Queensland ball carrier. This point here, the hands come off the ball and possession is lost. We have a decision.
It would have been an amazing put down. I thought, gee whiz, she's done well if she's got that down. But the bunker has found the little bobble. That's no try.
Got the footballs in at the NRL. They're going to do thorough testing, so they'll make sure they get it right, and they'll put it through the pathways and through all the testing it needs to be. And if it gets the tick, then we could see a significant change in the game.
Bring it on, I say.
Bring it on, mate. Bring it on.
Well, I heard Millie Elliott talking about this 2 years ago, and it just seemed common sense to have a smaller ball so they could grip the ball in one hand.
Milana's been on it for about 4 or 5 years.
I don't know how much testing you need to do. Just get a ball that fits. It's not that hard.
Here you go, New South Wales. Ray, look at that! Oh, she's a genius, the New South Wales number 7. Casey Ray summing it all up. And Maria Paseka, her Steelers teammate, does it in blue tonight.
Yeah, that was a brilliant pass.
You can see her as she catches it, she's moving onto the ball, and then she's keeping the defence in 2 minds. And it's just a little fake, a little dummy fake, and she actually draws the 2 defender in, gets her really interested, and then it's a lovely little flick pass over the top there. Paseka Makes no mistake, Alana.
Looking forward to that game. Chevy Stewart against Jason Perdue. Couple of teenage NRL stars playing fullback for New South Wales against Queensland. That's all coming up on 9 at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on 9 Gem right now as Rivali Allo is driven back by Joseph.
Back to the mark. Wait,
Yeah, looking at those two men's under-19s teams tonight, I mean, there are a lot of NRL players come out of these rep games and even go on to higher honours at NRL Origin, but I think a very high percentage of the two teams that play tonight will have NRL careers. Back over the years, not everyone gets through, but I think this year's crop.
Evie Jones links up with the support runner, and look at the speed! Oh yes, Evie McGrath. You can see why she scored 11 tries in 9 games for the Steelers. She's got the moves.
Last tackle. And just the confidence to get out like that, to take the line on, and knowing that her support would be there to be able to offload. That is so good to watch. This front-on view, I think, will show it beautifully. She gets the defenders really interested, and a nice little offload there. McGrath pushing up in support. Beautiful stuff by the Sky Blues. Alana.
Evie McGrath's running game has been brilliant.
But there she is back on with number 24 on her back this time. So Jada Torfey in number 24.
Thank you, Emma. Look at this from New South Wales. Creative down that left-hand side. Oh, Vasilevsky trying to get rid of the fullback. Oh, pulled down by the hair of the... Kept her feet somehow. Oh, back to McGrath. What an effort, Hudson. What an effort. In a well-beaten team right now, an extraordinary try-saver. New South Wales still knocking on the door, though.
Oh, look at the numbers out to the right. It's got to go.
They have to go that way. Rivali Arlo knows it. So does Gray. And this time got it wrong, the halfback. You won't say that too often about Ray. It'll work now, will it? Yes! Rivali Arlo caps a fine performance. And New South Wales starting the celebrations here.
Deep in their own end. A brilliant player. I was actually talking to their coach, Kate Mullally, today.
Saville back on. Reassumes the goal-kicking responsibilities and adds the 2. It's 40-4 now.
She keeps putting her hand up. She's finding space in behind the ruck. Saville brings them onto the ball well. I touched on that in the first half.
Yeah, the number 13 for New South Wales. He's leading the metre eaters in this game. That last run taking her up over 130 metres run and demanding the ball here. This time in a ball-playing role, moved it on to Millard and runs around. And now Ray, this time the cut-out ball, Bostock. Here she goes, setting sail around the fullback. Indy Bostock has her moment on the Origin stage. Bostock and 2 smoking barrels.
Oh, I'm so glad you went there, Speedy. That was magnificent. And she looked like she was shot out of a cannon too. She just flew. However, here, she finds her front rower. She wraps around, puts herself in a good position here. And then the ball moves to where it needs to. And Ray makes the right decision. She finds space. She finds Indy Bostock. And her speed is fantastic. And the footwork, Gus, to wrong foot the fullback.
I'm still getting over Bostock and 2 smoking barrels. That might be the greatest commentary call of all time. Bostock and 2 smoking barrels. She's a flyer, this girl, isn't she? Absolutely gapped them. Brilliant try to the Blues. Wonderful athleticism.
Straightforward look for Saville. Emma Lawrence by Jada Torfey. No time to play it.
Siren's gone before that.
Biggest win in under-19s history for New South Wales. A thumping success. 3 wins out of 4 now in this fixture against Queensland. So many stars of tomorrow strutting their stuff in sky blue tonight, including Indy Bostock. Remember the name.